Does my friends with benefits want more? JTrain, love the podcast. I've turned on so many friends to it during the quarantine. Thanks for doing daily episodes. I've had a friends with benefits relationship with this guy since the beginning of this year. We met off a dating app and had a really fun first date where we ended up having sex. Since then, it established this no commitment relationship. It's been really nice to have a consistent lay, especially during the quarantine, and we genuinely have a good time together. I feel like we have such a good connection and can talk about anything. Honestly, just hanging out with him is super fun, and the sex is just a bonus at this point. Since that first and only date, we've only ever hit each other up at night, usually after one of us has been out or drinking already. When we were drinking together one night, we talked about how once things are back to normal, it'd be fun to go out on another date again. I didn't really take this seriously since we were drinking, and I already have written this guy off in my head as someone who I don't expect relationship behavior from. But the other day, he brought it up again, how he thinks it would be super fun to go out on a date together. After he said that, it left me thinking that he is actually someone I'd want to date. And maybe he's thinking the same thing, and no one wants to really bring it up. I like this guy a lot. I think trying to date would be really fun, but I don't know how to go about bringing it up since we've had this casual relationship for so long. Is it possible to turn friends with benefits into a boyfriend, and how would you bring up that conversation? Thoughts and advice would be greatly appreciated. What do you think?
I think they're already in some form of a relationship because friends with benefits, maybe in my case, friends with benefits, we don't really talk that much. We just agree to meet up. My first thing I would say is try sober sex first. And if that works, it seems like they're just doing it when they're drunk. So I'm like, try sober sex first. And if you guys like it, and then hop into the relationship, because that's going to be real bad.
I think what you said in the beginning is very interesting. The way you see friends with benefits is different than the way she says friends with benefits, which that is like the beginning of the problem with a lot of relationships. This singular term that is translated differently to two different people, especially, men and women. So it's going to be different to men and women. It's going to be different to two women that have grown up together their whole lives and are two best friends could have different definitions of friends with benefits. I say this all the time with the word casual. Yeah. People go, I'm casual with this guy. And then they go, but he won't call me. I'm like, well, that's not his version of casual.
Not at all.
So I think this definition thing of the idea of what friends with benefits is, I think get away from terms. I think we have to get away from terms because that's just confusing. When she's put it in a bucket of we're friends with benefits, I've never seen him anything. I think you have to live you says the title of the email, does my friends with benefits want more? I think that's the wrong question.
Definitely the wrong question. Yeah. Because it seems like she wants more also.
That's the thing. The title of this email is I like this guy.
Bang.
Right?
So simple, so direct. But she's saving herself from being rejected. You could tell by that from the title. If she was just like, hey, I like this guy. We're just bang buddies or friends with benefits, and I want to get more exclusive with him. I think that would actually put her, let her know, hey, I'm really into this guy. But it's still saving herself some pain in case there's a rejection. Yeah,
I totally agree. It is protection. It's protectionary. I'm in line with you 100%. And I think if everyone started every question about the person they're seeing with, am I having fun? Do I feel fulfilled? If it's yes and yes, we're already off to a good start. Now let's make some decisions. True. So it's I think what the problem is, and in this fear of rejection, she likes what she has now. Mm-hmm. And that's a problem because you will stop liking this. She's we have great sex and we have great talks. And the way she described it, it sounds like a happy situation. The problem is when you decide that you like someone and then you stay in the situation that doesn't match your feelings, then you're going to resent it. So while this feels good right now, she's like, this feels great. I got the friend. I got the fuck. We can talk. At some point, she has to make a change to see if to maybe fuck this whole thing up, which is and that sucks. Like
that's so scary too. I'm scared for her now.
Right?
I'm scared for her now. Like I don't know what to do now. Like before I was like, yeah, man, just try to give him more benefits. Which like the way she even worded it, does my friends with benefits want more? Like what more is there? Like what is more to offer? They're having sex, they're laughing, they're having a good time, they talk. And I'm just like, that seems like a good relationship already. What more is going to be added to it?
Well, the more that she's looking for is responsibility and commitment.
Okay.
The more I would say, the more when you're going from, because this is like, if there was a married couple that was like, if marriage was described this way, we joke around and we fuck. It's great. Everyone would want to get married.
You know? I get married right now.
Right? Well, but that's not a relationship. A relationship becomes when you can call this person and kind of share your problems, your needs, you can call on them to make them take a part of their day out for you.
Oh yeah. I remember those.
Right?
I remember that type of relationship because I haven't had a relationship in quite some time, but like I enjoyed. It's been about I want to say about 2 years. Mm-hmm. 2 years, and like I remember exclusively giving up an hour of my day just to listen to her talk about someone she hated at her job, and I was like, "This is a relationship."
That's a relationship. Yes, you have
listen to her
to
unload.
do that.
Yeah.
And yes, like I got a text today that was my girlfriend. She's in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And I got a text today and she was like, I'm hungry. And it's like, I don't know, like what? That's having a relationship is like, and I wrote to her, I was like, then eat up, bitch. And she's like that. And then she writes back like the emoji with like the unhappy face. And it's like, so like to this person that's writing in, I'm not saying it has to be today. Yep. I'm not saying it has to be tomorrow. But when you have to make the decision to maybe lose what you have, the fun of it, to gain something new. And what she has to do is say to the guy, my feelings have changed. Like this whole idea of like, we should do a date. Hey, I'm actually liking you. And I kind of want to take this from late night hookup to something else. And whatever you want to do with that information is up to you. And then she has to start saying no to some of the late night hookups and being unoffended by that and going, I'm not up for the late night hookup. I am up for that date. That's the conversation.
Ooh, I like that.
Right? Because instead of you going, what are we? What are we going to change here? It's like, there's not a lot to change. The only thing to change is a little bit of responsibility for me and my feelings.
Sure. Call me before you get drunk.